Hi, everyone. This is Kathleen Degelman. Welcome to our weekly Google Hangout for our European teams. Great to be here with you today. We've got a great lineup of speakers and teammates to share with you. I'm just going to give you a quick update. I had a great conversation with Barbara Podgorsek. I always have a hard time saying her name. Barbara P., our current Director of European Sales. And there's going to be an email going out today. I'm getting some feedback. Are you guys hearing that? Okay, I'll just keep going. Um, Hayley, you might want to mute your line. That might make a difference because I don't see. Okay, so I had a great conversation with Barbara P., our current sales director for the European market. She has an announcement to make. There's going to be an email going out from Kyle Copeland from the corporate headquarters. Barbara is actually joining us in the field. She's going to become a distributor. I think it's something that she's been thinking about for a long time and wants to do. So she's really happy about it. I'm excited for her. I'm sorry to see her leave her position because I think she was great. But we have a new director of European sales, someone that Kathleen and Becky and I know from our Monavie days. His name is Alex Grapoff, and I think he's actually going to be located in Utah, but probably doing a lot of traveling. So Alex Grapoff is replacing Barbara. He's going to be our new Director of European Sales. And a few days ago, Janesse also announced that we have 4 new directors. So the great thing is there's a lot more people on board to help us build the European market. We've got a new director for Central Europe. We have a new director for Northern Europe. We have a new sales manager for France, and we have a new general manager for Portugal and Spain. So lots more new people. I don't have all the names. They're actually kind of hard for me to say, so I'm going to post that on our Facebook page soon. And Tatiana has been promoted to customer service admin. She's great. I've been working with her the last few months. She's very responsive. She's very detail-oriented. And I think that Tatiana in charge and the number of customer service people that have been hired recently is going to help us finally put these customer service issues to rest. And Carla Montero has been promoted to VIP services. And I think that's going to start with the Emerald and above level. But I was talking with Debbie Curley the other day, and she said that they are working on something VIP services for the Rubies too. So just keep in mind, I know we talked about this before. This has not been easy, but there's been a lot of good things that have happened too, and I think that we just have to keep our focus on that. The European market has grown from 2.5 million in sales in January to 10 million last month. So that's a 400% growth in just a few months. So, like we always say, would you rather be working with a company that, nobody really wants their products and every single customer service issue gets addressed, or would you rather be experiencing the phenomenal growth with the hiccups that come with that? Not always easy, but definitely worthwhile. And Barbara also shared that many, if not all, of the pay cards have been sent out, and I know it takes a few days to get those registered, but light is at the end of the tunnel in terms of getting you all paid. So thank you so much for your patience. We're very, very excited to be working with you. I hope that you've taken a good look at the new marketing system for J-Factor team. I think we have well over 100 people on that and using it, so it's going to be really fun to see how that all plays out. So that's my update for today, and now I'd love to introduce our one and only, she's kind of a big deal, our time and director, Becky Hurley.
Okay, there we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Wonderful. I was just going to say I'm going to get a T-shirt with that saying on it. And I'll get T-shirts for all of you saying I'm with kind of a big deal. Just joking. Anyways, yeah, great. Thank you so much for the update. And yes, I do feel like the light is at the end of the tunnel. And that's what I was thinking exactly. I wanted to share is that, in a 6 months to a year from now, we will be seeing some of the most successful people in Europe in this company and joining Jeunesse as well. So I can 100% tell you that probably some of the biggest people that are going to be on your teams you haven't even met them yet. They're watching in the background, and people all around the world are watching Jeunesse, and you are the pioneers over there. So we thank you all. I mean, we've seen such great feedback coming in over the last couple of weeks from the people, and we can tell the people that are going to be here a long time with us and are going to be able to have the benefits of being the pioneers over there in Europe and primarily in the UK, where we're working with a lot of people. So, and it comes with partnering with really fantastic people. So I do want to introduce my business partner, and that's Kathleen Redu. Kathleen and I have known each other for 15 plus years now, and when you partner with great people and you do this long term, you'll have great results and long-term results. So Kathleen, would you like to come on and share something with us today as well? Picking a mint.
Hey everybody, thanks Becky, thanks Kathleen as well for the update. You know what, I am a firm believer. I mean, I know that, you know, we've been on the roller coaster, there's been lots of ups and downs, but you know what, committed leaders attract leaders. Yep. You will, by staying committed to this and by staying committed to Jeunesse, the products we have, the company we have behind us, and the compensation plan, long term, this will pay huge dividends. So I really just want to keep encouraging you, you know, to keep plugging away, keep staying committed, keep doing what you're doing, because again, like Becky said, I truly believe, and we're starting to see it now, people are standing back and they're watching what's happening internationally with Jeunesse, and they're looking for those committed leaders who've created a system and a plan in place and who are all in. I always, you know, I'm a really firm believer for picking up a good book, and even, you know what, in these sometimes frustrating times, whatever you can do to give yourself some, you know, mental stability, pick up a good book. I just picked up Jordan Adler's Beach Money, and this is the third time I'm reading it, and I was reading it and thinking, man, I didn't see this stuff last time. But just anything that you can do that's going to feed your mind to keep you right on and 100% committed is going to benefit long term. And that could just be 15, 20 minutes every day before you get out there and you start connecting with your team. So I just want to let you know that we're really excited about the future of the UK and the future of Europe and Jeunesse and all of the exciting things. This team that they're putting in place in the UK and in Europe is, I believe, just an incredible team, and we are going to have such unbelievable growth over this next 18 months to 2 years. So that's all I wanted to say, and I am going to, I believe, introduce Suzanne Charlton, Ruby Director, who again was in the UK with us, and we're really excited to be working again. It's all about who you link arms with, and that's one of the things that we love so much is the people that are on our team. My gosh, we just, every day we say how amazing this leadership team is. But again, good leaders attract amazing leaders. So Suzanne?
Am I on?
You are.
Okay, well, thanks for having me on the call as well. I'm super excited. I agree with you as well. If you're having one of those moments like me, I'm reading my book, you know, Jack Canfield, just, you know, getting my thoughts organized and that kind of thing, and it keeps you positive. So my tip of the day is basically get to know your team, and it doesn't have to be that you personally sponsor them, just even the people that are underneath of them, and make sure that they're getting the training that Kathleen has so provided. So, and I guess what I'm going to do, mine's short and sweet, but I'd really love to introduce my very good friend, Hayley Milne. She's currently a Pearl. Very soon is going to be a Sapphire. She's a single mom, so she's a busy lady. She has 2 kids, and she's just absolutely lovely inside and out. So Hayley, are you there? Hayley?
There she is. Oh,
Are you unmuted?
there we go. Now you are. Nope.
Hayley, it's still showing that your call is muted, so you need to unmute your microphone.
There you go.
Yeah? Can you
There
hear me
you are.
now?
Yes, we can.
Yay!
Yay.
Yeah? Cool. Okay, thank you so much for having me on the line tonight. Pleasure being here and being able to talk to the team from the UK. I started with Jeunesse in the end of January this year, having an absolute ball, absolutely loving it. My background is I actually have 15 years experience in network marketing, but I actually worked on the corporate side for another organisation. I got made redundant and I thought it was a good opportunity to have a look at doing something else. I had a look at the Jeunesse opportunity and because I understood, I just thought it was absolutely amazing and I jumped right on board. I've been promoted 4 times and now I'm Pearl and very excited hopefully to be going to Sapphire very soon. Absolutely amazing, and I do try and work with a team, and I think my tip really is to try and build confidence with your team. Our next project all about processes and building foundations, but also having the confidence in order to go out and as well as the business and the products. So I really try and install that on anybody that's really joining the business. I go through with them, answer any questions they have, really go through their back office, really sort of make and go through any steps. Also plug them into the system, I think is absolutely key with the J Factor team. All the tools are there. It makes it easy for us leaders really to really help anybody joining the business. So I always go back to them, make sure that where they can get the business cards from, where they can get their posters and everything that really sets the foundation. They can really go out and promote, and they know that we've got their backs and we can answer any questions, and they've got the tools and support there in place. So I'm so proud of them all. They're doing absolutely amazing, and yeah, we talk every day, and I'm just absolutely thrilled for all of them. They're making such a success in the UK and they really deserve it. So thank you very much for having me on.
That's fabulous. Thank you so much for sharing. And we do know that you're a single mom. Do you have any tips, Hayley, for single mom and just maybe organization and running this as a business? Is Hayley muted now again? If you can unmute yourself, Hayley.
Can you hear me now?
There we can. Yes. Nope.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah. I don't know why it keeps going back on. No, you're muted again, hon. Should I just continue then, Kat? All right. Okay, perfect.
Can you hear me?
There. Yeah, it keeps going back again, though.
Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yes, now we can. Sorry about that. Huh?
Okay. That's okay. So for me, one of the key tips, as you said, a single mum, 2 children, as well, and I'm running the Jeunesse business in the cracks of the day, really. And for me, it's just about being organised. So in the morning, I will get up before the children are out of bed, and I will be posting on Facebook. Then at lunchtime, I will be doing the same thing, but also I'll be answering my team questions, and just following up with anything, leads that I need to do. Then in the afternoon, when I'm perhaps waiting for my daughter to pick her up from school, I'm sitting waiting in the car, I'll take the opportunity again then to post or to answer any questions. And in the evening, I will probably do some opportunity calls or talk to some new prospects, and again answer sort of questions. So there's lots of opportunities within the day to build your business in and around currently what you're doing. So I just try to get into a routine every day, because obviously it's my business and I want to take it seriously. So, and I try and instill that in everybody that joins.
That's fabulous. And I think that's okay, we can hear the feedback on yours. Well, I'll just Can you mute that for us, Kat? Are you able to do that? Perfect. Yeah, I think that's really important what you said, and it's so important on why you need to keep your why in front of you, because you're busy. You're working, you've got kids, you're responsible for all of that, and some days it can be probably quite frustrating. You might want to be doing something else other than making calls when you get home, and it's really why we always say to start with your why, have that vision board so that you know what you're doing it for, because anybody that's willing to work hard for a period of time can reap the benefits in this industry. And it's what residual income is all about. You put the hard work in, you get your foundation. It's like I just had somebody over here doing my blinds on my window. I'm really looking forward to doing those. I don't know that I'd want to build a house because I don't want to do that boring part of building the foundation, but it's the most important part. The other stuff is really pretty on top, but you got to lay that foundation and get a good solid team in this industry. Otherwise it can sometimes be a bit of a house of cards. And just and that's why when we got really busy, and again, some people, this might really help you, is you really want to identify leaders in some different areas so that you can build upon that, because it's really the leadership that's going to keep it going. And when we're traveling, we really want to travel to the places that there are there's amazing leadership set up in there, so that once we've gone, there's that support system that's set behind. And we're just, every day I look at the leadership that is on the J Factor team, and I am blown away at the quality of the people that we have attracted on this team. And that's leading me into my next introduction. So thank you so much, Hayley. We appreciate everything that you do there, and with you being a single mom, we seem to have attracted a lot of really strong women who are single moms. And of course, that type of person has a big drive and a big, big why. And I told this story a couple of weeks ago, but if somebody put $1 million on the top of a 100-story building, and you're on the next building, and they put a steel beam there, and they ask you to go over and get that $1 million, would it really be that important, knowing that you might save your life, or that you might lose your life in order to go get it? But if you put your kids on the other side and they're in danger, and you're going over to save your kids, that's the difference between wanting money and having a purpose and a why. It's just it puts things into a total different perspective. So again, getting back to the leadership, one of the people that I had the great fortune of meeting as we started our journey with this back at the end of December was a gal named Dawn Murphy, and she's become a dear friend. We had the great fortune of being able to go over and meet Dawn, and of course meet lots of the team over there, and again, just the quality of the people over there. And one of the things that Dawn is like a little inferno. She's like a little ember first. She seems very unassuming and doesn't seem like she's saying much, but man, I've never met anybody more intuitive and smarter and cares about her team so much. She's always 2-3 steps ahead of kind of what's going on and thinking about how she can support the team and what they really need. She comes with a lot of experience in the network marketing industry, and she keeps things very, very simple. And it's why they've experienced a lot of explosive growth in the team. So Dawn, can you come on and just share with everybody in Europe and around the world?
Thank you for that really nice introduction, Becky.
It's all the truth.
Not used to being spoken about like that. Thanks a lot anyway for having me on the call tonight. Just really just tips that I'd like to give, and obviously I want to thank everybody in the UK and Europe that actually do take the time to actually watch this Google Hangout, because these are the things that really make your business grow forward pretty quick. And if you don't get onto these Hangouts, you're not going to get the advice and the tips that you really need to move your business forward. So I want to thank you all for that, for actually getting on the actual call and listening to our great leaders and our uplines who are leading the way for us to actually follow and support our teams with. Just basically, I always keep things simple. I don't overcomplicate things, as you know. I'm just out there, and I just want to show people and make things a lot better for a lot of people. And this business will actually do that for you. You take it, run with it. And get as many people involved as that you want to, who you actually want to work with. And one of the things that I try to actually say to my team, really be honest with yourselves. Are you actually doing something with your business every single day, whether it be a retail sale, whether it be recruiting somebody, or putting an event on with your team, helping your team? Just be honest. If you're only touching your business once or twice a week, you will not get to the top of the game in this business. You have to be doing something every single day. And it could be these endless things that you can be doing to your business every day. And it's not where you're having to work, a 9 to 5 job. You just work this around your family. That's what a lot we are. Women who are at home with the children, so a lot of people it's good for that way. And also for the UK, I've managed to be able to secure some pins. So if you watch out for the events in the UK that I'm putting on, if you can get along to them, we're going to start doing the pin recognitions at the actual events. So, which is a good thing, because we obviously get the pins recognitions on the actual site, but it's lovely to actually go along to an event and get your pin recognition in front of everybody for all your hard work that you're actually doing. And that's it, really. And just keep it simple. That is, just don't overcomplicate things. That's my advice, really, to everybody. And thanks for everybody that's actually got on this call tonight. It really does make a difference to your business by coming on these calls. And that's it, Becky. I will pass you back.
Fabulous. Thank you so much for your words of wisdom, and thank you so much for your leadership over there, along with all the other Sapphire elites. And yeah, we just see amazing things coming out of there. And I actually did just see, I don't have time to go through the whole thing, but we just received an update for Europe. And the one thing that I did catch on there is that they are looking at doing the first Discover Jeunesse event in London on August the 8th. I did catch that on that. Looks like all the back orders are fulfilled now, with the exception of Finity. Finity, they're still waiting to come into the storehouses there, and that's the only thing that they're experiencing any back orders on. And I also read that there was a mislabeling on some of the instantly ageless, and it said that it contained parabens. It actually does not, and that labeling has been now corrected. So that's great news. Again, the pay cards are out, and we've got just a couple of questions that we're getting answered about that. And thank you. If nothing else, it's forced some of you to save some money. So that's a good thing. And you can expect to have your commissions very, very quickly. So, Kathleen Degelman, do you have anything else to add this evening? I'm not sure if you got that little memo in from Kyle. Did you see anything on there that looked of particular importance?
I think with what I said earlier and with what you said, we've just covered it, but I just wanted to thank everybody for joining us. Wonderful to be with you. The date of August 8th, I might give them some let them know that that's not an easy time just in terms of the vacations, but if they go ahead with it, who's in town will be able to go, and I'm sure we'll have another event scheduled. But I think the thing that I'm most excited about is with all of these new directors for the European markets coming on board, there's going to be so much more energy and attention for your markets. You know, with the growth that we've had, we've been playing catch up, getting the right people in place, and I think that with these 4 new directors and sales managers, it's going to be so much more organized. And actually, we're looking for the same thing in North America.
Yeah.
The U.S. and Canada is in a very similar boat. Don't think that we've had it easy here either. So it's going to be
Mexico,
a very
and the Philippines.
yeah. It's just everywhere.
Yeah, actually,
we're
one
all
of the things-
experiencing phenomenal growth, which is a good thing. But I really think that for all of us that have weathered the storm, we're going to have a much calmer second half of the year and be able to be more productive and have more fun, you know, really working the business and not dealing with as many issues. So I just want to thank everybody for your patience. I know it hasn't been easy, especially in terms of the money. You know, it's critically important that everybody get current with their pay, and that is something that we take very seriously. And you know, that is not something that is reflective of the big picture of Jeunesse. And you know, I just wanted to let you know they've all been sick about it too, and something that they took seriously and have been working to fix it as fast as they could. It seems to us out here that, you know, couldn't they be doing more? But honestly, I think they've been doing everything that they could do. When you're working with third-party vendors, you are, you know, at their mercy, and you can only push them as fast as they're willing to be pushed. So light at the end of the tunnel. I think that I'm really looking forward to the second half of the year. I think we're going to continue to experience this phenomenal growth, and a lot of these hiccups that have happened along the way will be put to rest, so that's a good thing. So thank you everybody for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you. We'll have more updates on the Facebook page after this call with the names and emails of all of these new people to help us work these markets.
Yeah. Can I add one more thing? One of the other things that popped out, and I want to just end with this, is that Europe just experienced their first $1 million day, $1 million day in that market. So just to realize that is all out there for everybody. And as I've said many times, and other people have said, we all have exactly the same playing field. It's what you do with it, and a lot of it's your attitude. And people want to follow people that are strong, have a clear vision. And if that's you, there are a lot of people out there looking for an opportunity like this, and they're looking for you. So be that leader, and a leader just means that other people are following you. So be that person, and you'll experience that phenomenal growth as well. So thank you all so much. Love you. Can't wait to get back over there, and maybe if Kelly's not going in August, maybe a different time will be better, and we can join him, as I really like to be around and bug him as well.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great rest of the day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.